Is it safe for children and teenagers to get vaccinated? The reason I ask is I observed being in a public space, grocery store, children that were probably at the age of 5 to 10 running around with no mask. The adult didn't have on a mask. And that concerned me. Shouldn't they be wearing masks?
So there were two questions there, Peggy, and I appreciate them both. I'll take the second one first. Yes, they should be. The current mask guidance tells us that those who are vaccinated uh, don't need to wear masks in public spaces unless otherwise instructed. But it says those who are vaccinated. So if you're unvaccinated, then you do. And so we know just by knowing that the vaccines can only be used in those 12 and above, that anyone less than 12 is unvaccinated and therefore needs to wear a mask. So yes, they should be wearing masks. And then to your first question, is it safe and effective? The same types of kind of rigorous study, if even not more rigorous than in the adults, was done to kind of prove safety and efficacy in teenagers and children down to age 12. And even though it's currently not approved for those less than 12, the studies are currently ongoing. But we did find that it had the same types of side effects, so fatigue or tiredness and kind of fevers and headaches and joint stiffness, arm soreness that occurred in an adult. And so not majorly severe and would resolve just as quickly as it does in adults. What I did want to kind of bring up, I guess, in addition to that, even though you didn't ask, Peggy, is that we do need as many of our children to be vaccinated as possible, because our children make up a large portion of our total population. And so without them being vaccinated or kind of helped in their immunity, the virus, it has a place to go. So if I'm immune to the virus and Isaiah's immune to the virus, and then we have Peggy and then Mr. Jones are not, and then Zadok has it or Z has it, both Peggy, Mr. Jones can get it, and then they can go spread it to their family. But myself and Isaiah may not be able to pick it up as easily. And so, but if 4 of us are vaccinated and only one of us has an infection, then the virus has really no place to go. Then it just does what it does in that one person, and it stays there. And so it then doesn't spread to anyone else, and it kind of ends its life cycle. So the more of us who kind of have this protection, the less opportunity the virus then has to then kind of keep moving through the community. And without as many of our children being vaccinated as possible, it'll be more difficult for that to happen, because we love our kids. So we continue to have them and they stay with us. So we do need them to kind of have the similar protection that we as adults would have.